Phoebe, why does our kitchen smell amazing?
I've just not stolen, well, it's my birthday today. As a birthday present, I spoke to the bees and they said they're very happy to give me a frame of honey for the super box. So I've just taken a frame off and I don't even have an uncapping tool, so I'm just gonna lightly take that. Wow. Well, I still don't really know what I'm doing with the bees.
Well,
I'm getting there, but I don't mind feeling like an idiot and an awkward beginner.
it's gorgeous.
If I can have access to even a teaspoon of this.
Well, clearly you do know what you're doing.
No, the bees did all this, but
Well, you didn't do anything wrong.
my point is any old idiot can keep bees. If you've ever wondered how or even why someone would want to keep bees, in today's video I'm going to show a little bit of my journey into beekeeping, from clueless to somewhat slightly less clueless. But first, why keep bees? Aside from possibly sharing some of their delicious honey, it's now sadly incredibly rare for honeybees to survive in the wild, in the UK at least, because of modern parasites and viruses and increased use of insecticides. So as a beekeeper you can assist the health of a bee colony, which means assisting the pollination of plants in your garden, in local parks and further afield as well. Bee colonies are incredibly fascinating to watch and learn from, and take much less work to care for than any other livestock or pet. You also get to wear a cool suit that makes you feel like an astronaut, and if the zombie apocalypse ever hits, you'll know how and where to get your sugar fix. Having made plenty of mistakes on this bee journey over the past 6 months or so, I feel equipped to share the best route in if you too are interested in learning this fascinating homesteading skill. Before you embark and spend any money or time, head along to a free beekeeping taster session to find out whether you mind wearing one of these spacesuits and being among a swarm of stinging insects. It's a love or hate kind of thing, and you might well be surprised with your response one way or another. You can find a taster session by heading to the BBKA website, that's the British Beekeepers Association, and contacting your local branch. If you think it is for you, definitely think really carefully about where you can site a hive or two and get the permissions in place before you start. So we applied to house ours at our allotments here, but if you're going for your garden or even your rooftop, it's polite to have a good chat with your neighbours first of all. Read the book, The BBKA Guide to Beekeeping. That gives a really good overview of what to expect. what a full season of beekeeping looks like, and what equipment you'll need in advance of needing it. Enroll on a beginner's course. Again, these are run in the UK by the BBKA, and you'll be able to find a course near you, likely at very affordable rates. This introductory course gives you loads of hands-on experience and builds on your knowledge from your reading, and it will be a great place to find mentorship from experienced beekeepers and meet new friends who have similarly weird interests. And lastly, but most importantly, get yourself some equipment, get some bees and take the leap. There was a guy on our beginner's course who attended the training 5 years in a row and still didn't quite feel ready to start, so he still doesn't have bees. And of course, none of us ever feel 100% ready, but we learn best on the job. Or that's what I keep telling myself anyway.
Oh no.
Final top tips, things I've learned along the way. If you have the financial means and the space, go ahead and start with 2 hives if you can, so you've got plenty of equipment, you can make manipulations and you can compare what's going on in each hive. Find yourself a mentor or at least a bee buddy, someone who you can brainstorm problems with. And if you're going to buy your bees, try and get them locally so they're from a trusted source. Now, if beekeeping isn't for you and it's not for everyone, please support your local beekeepers. Buying small-scale honey rather than big supermarket brands. They're mainly cheap because they're diluted with corn syrup. Look it up. Thanks for watching. There'll be more videos with an update from me and my bees and whether they make enough honey for all mine and Ash's Christmas presents, fingers crossed. In the meantime, let us know whether you're at all interested in keeping bees yourself or what other homesteading skills or livestock you'd be interested in keeping. Thanks, and see you in the next one.